F1 Master Race MMA is pretty dope. Well, I like MMA in a way, right? Because it's literally just two dudes beating the shit out of each other. Right? And like, that's the thing. The only thing that I don't like about MMA is whenever they act like they're friends afterwards. Like, I hate that. I hate that because it's like, man, this dude just punched you in the face. Don't act like you're boys. You're fucking pissed. Like, you know you're pissed. Like, just go ahead and say it. And it's literally a duel. And, like, my favorite match that I ever watched in MMA, I've watched, like, I don't know, probably like 20, 30 matches in MMA. It's whenever Floyd Mayweather fought that Khabib guy. And as soon as Khabib beat Mayweather, he immediately climbed over the fucking fence and went over there and started trying to beat the shit out of other people. Like, immediately. Just like 1, 2. And, like, that was the best part about it. It was amazing. What? No. Was that it? Yeah, it was awesome. Connor? Yeah, no, not Mayweather. Oh. It's McGregor? Yeah, whatever. Who cares? They shouldn't, like, who cares? Yeah, McGregor. Yeah, sure, McGregor. Yeah, Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Whatever the fuck the guy's last name is. And, yeah, whatever. And, anyway, so as soon as Khabib beats McGregor, he immediately fucking climbs over the octagon and starts trying to beat the shit out of the people that are on McGregor's team. It's like immediately, it's like fucking, alright, this is like, that's boss 1, now I'm on to boss 2. He climbs over there, nobody knows what the hell he's doing, and then I remember during it was like Joe Rogan was like, oh man, this is such a shame. We hate to see it whenever things like this happen. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Joe? This is the best part of the fucking show. Like, what do you mean? Like, this is what people pay money for. This is what they're there for. Like, what the fuck you doing? Yeah, it's not that great for sponsors, but, you know, who gives a fuck? Ticket sales are gonna go way up next time they fight. And then you're gonna make the money back anyway. Who gives a fuck? It's great. And, yeah, it literally never happened before. Well, I don't know. Like, I just like to see it whenever it gets personal, you know? It makes it a little bit more exciting. You know, the stakes are higher, etc. And, I feel like that's more exciting for me, you know? You see an 80s basketball game? No, because I wasn't alive then. I haven't even seen a 2019 basketball game. I've seen like, maybe like half of 1 or 2, right? That's about it. People in Syria got bad fights after that fight. Yeah, are you backing Logan Paul or KSI? They're getting in another boxing match, right? I just want to make sure that's, I've got all my facts right. Are they or not? Yes? Okay, that's great. Yeah, so who am I backing? That's a good question. At the floor? No, I don't even know. Like, I straight up have no idea. Like, I don't even pay attention to that kind of silly ass bullshit, honestly. I think it's ridiculous. As much as it's funny, right, to see people beat the shit out of each other like that, it's also stupid, right? Especially when they're not, like, professional fighters. Like, these whole, like, celebrity boxing matches that have been happening in the past, like, couple of years, right? There's been, like, a couple of them. A few, I don't know, like, how many of them has there really been? Now, I remember, like, didn't Ice Poseidon do, like, celebrity, basically, not celebrity, but, like, YouTube celebrity boxing matches, too? You know, I feel like these are, you know, these are good in a way, but it's like, here's the thing, yeah, UFCX, exactly. I don't know exactly how that was supposed to work, right? Feeling pretty shitty today? Asmon, I'm feeling pretty shitty today. Any motivational words? Let's see. Any motivational words for feeling bad? I don't know. Like, cause it depends on why you're feeling shitty, right? It depends on why. Cause it's like if you're feeling bad about like failing a test or something like that, you know, or not doing well in school, that's one thing. If you're feeling bad about your girlfriend breaking up with you, that's another. Right? It's just, you can't really give general advice. The way that I look at it is that if I ever feel bad, I lay in bed or I go mining. Okay? Like, that's basically it. I lay in bed and I read tweets or I watch YouTube videos. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, alright, let's go ahead and get back up, get out of bed, and let's keep going, okay? Gonna start Twitch MMA Live. Listen, watching Twitch streamers beat the shit out of each other would be really funny, but I'm pretty sure, Twitch wouldn't be a fan of that. And like, I mean, the thing is, like, they're not, like, professional fighters or anything, so I think, like, just, like, the way you hit people sometimes if you're not, like, a professional fighter can be, like, really dangerous, and so that's why I don't really know if that's, that's something that's really good. But, like, the whole celebrity, the celebrity fights and everything like that. I think they're kind of funny, but they're also, I mean, let's be real, guys. I mean, these are completely degenerate. I mean, these are completely degenerate. In every single sense of the word. They are 100% degenerate. Let's be real, man. People don't realize how dangerous it is to fight. Well, no, I know that. There's a lot of people that don't get that. The fact is, like, as I said, I told this before, like, my dad has gotten in plenty of fights before, and he's on painkillers all the time, because he's got, like, apparently, he told me the other day, he's like, I was in 3 hammer fights before I turned 20. It's like, and I asked him, like, how the fuck does a hammer fight go? Like, cause it feels to me, it's like, the first hit and it's over. You know, cause like, listen, it doesn't matter how much of a badass dude you are, if you get hit by a hammer, you're down for the count. Like, I'm sorry, you're down for the count. Like, there's no way you're gonna get hit by a hammer in, like, certain places. There's no fucking way. So, I don't know, I asked him about it, like, how the fuck do you have a hammer fight? Like, it's the most ridiculous thing. Degeneracy is the world right now. Well, I think that it's that people, like, that the problem is that nobody really cares about, like, I guess, like, the effect of what they do, or whatever, and they just kind of, they do everything to make money. I think as time has gone on, doing things purely for money, it's been, like, much more transparent, and I think that's kind of why you see, like, this type of degeneracy. And it's not like, oh, I'm trying to fucking, you know, be sanctimonious about this. I think everybody does that. I mean, even I do it sometimes. I think it's the case with everyone, and that's the problem, right? Is there's no one that is completely immune from the criticism. I think everybody does it, and that's why it's so bad. MMA isn't dangerous because that shit's fake. It's fake? I think you're thinking of wrestling, man. Wrestling is the fake one. MMA is the real one. So do you think it's like fake blood? So yeah, I mean, do you think it's fake blood? Or, I mean, like, I'm just curious, like, how, like, what degree of it is fake? Do they just have, like, you know, do they have, like, fucking blood packets in their, no, not even blood packets, you know, before they do MMA fights, they go over to Burger King, they order a Whopper, and they say, can I get some extra ketchup packets? And they put them in their fucking spandex, and every single time the other guy hits them, they take one of them out and they slap it on their face. Like, I mean, how is this supposed to work? Right? I mean, you ever think about this? Like, no, it's not fucking fake. Like, everything that happens is not fake. I know this gives people a sense of, you know, like, control over the world to be able to distinguish between reality and what's fake. But the fact is that you have no fucking idea. No, MMA is not fake. Right? It's not. The only, here are the fake sports. Wrestling and soccer. That's it. Wrestling and soccer. In soccer, somebody can trip, and they can act like they just got murdered. In wrestling, you know, everybody knows what's going on, right? Soccer, I mean, listen, like, some guy, like, they hit you with their shoulder, and suddenly you lost a leg. Like, I mean, really, it's ridiculous. Like, I saw one, it was like a soccer fucking clip, and it was this guy that literally ran by him, and then the other guy, like, flops on the ground. He just flops on the ground, It's like, what do you mean? Like, you didn't even get hit. Like, the fuck are you talking about? It's ridiculous. As far as bets again, what about egg ball? Well, football, like, that's not fake at all. Like, football's not fake or anything. Like, I mean, they're running in there with the ball and running into each other. I feel like that's about as real as it fucking gets, honestly. Let's go down this way. Hopefully avoid these other mobs. I don't want to aggro that cock boy, but we'll see what happens. Come to your house and play. What's this here? The T on your 5-star. Wait, what the fuck is that, dude? It's a lot of basketball as well. Your father hammers for it? Well, it's not really much of a story, right? I'm just saying, like, it's like, being in fights and stuff like that, it can actually fuck you up really quick, right? I mean, you might want to think, like, oh yeah, it's cool to get in fights or whatever. But I feel like you talk to, like, anybody that's, like, you know, been in a lot of fights as, like, you know, whenever they're older or whatever. Many of them are not really in very good shape because of it. So if that's the life you want to live, you can go ahead and do that. But it's not very enjoyable. I can tell you that from at least secondhand experience. Right? Your dad should be a new Reinhardt skin. No, I don't know about that, man. Who would win in a hammer fight? You and McConnell? Well, alright, so who would win? I probably would win. I got long arms, dude. Like, I like, trust me, I'm fast. Like, I'm so fucking fast. Like, I'm telling you guys, there's no way, like, nobody beat me in a hammer fight. Like, actually, you know what? I can tell you why I would win. We used to have a game where we would throw 2x4s at each other. Right? And this is a fun game we used to play whenever we were kids. And whenever we did this, obviously, I would be able to dodge the 2x4s. I could dodge them because that's how fast I was. And so I've got a lot of practice with dodging things and stuff like that. What happened to the gold selling unbind? Stay safe says he was shitting on your guild. I don't know. I mean, honestly, like there's been so much stupid drama that it's taken my focus away from real drama. I need to talk to Unbind off stream, but the thing is, like, by the time I get off stream, I'm so tired of dealing with other bullshit that I just don't talk to anyone. Right?